Nigga!
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Chalmers, Haslam out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. And for Chicago, they've got Edwards. Olajuwon is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. Here's Morant. And it's Haslam with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Now here's James. To the paint. O'Neal with the steal. Up top, Morant, defended by Chalmers. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant passes to Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. Wade with it to the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Mashburn the pass to Morant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's good for two.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Here's O'Neal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Chalmers against Morant. Wade, right side. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
He hits both from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Chalmers passed away. James outside. That shot, no good. Edwards with it. Wade picks him up. Edwards can't hit.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Wade passes to Chalmers. Outside Bosh. Over Olajuwon. Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Mashburn. O'Neal inside. Defended by Chalmers. The shot's good from Shaq.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. teams deciding to change it up. James against Brand. Takes the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Garnett with the screen for Young. For 3. And Garnett misses. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Anthony kicks to Haslam. Pass to James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Brand.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And it's tied up with that one.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Young. Garnett with the screen on Wade. Brand outside. Here's Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Allen outside. Back to Wade. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Chicago with the ball. The 3 for Doncic. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Olajuwon. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslam. Miller comes in for James. And it's Chalmers in for Wade. Now here's Allen. Scoreless thus far. Down low, Kevin Garnett with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
James Jones, who's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Both shots good from the stripe. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Allen surveying the D. Outside Anthony. Pass to Jones. The wide open look here for Bosh. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Young. Connects on the 17-footer.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Allen outside. Here's Bosh looking to end the run. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago leads by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Anthony is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Allen. Then it's Mike Miller. And it's Chalmers in at the point. Young against Miller. Out to the wing. The 3 from Chalmers. The rebound by Garnett. Chicago leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama down low. Anthony on him. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bosch kicks to Anthony. Allen outside. Off target from outside. Now Brand. Still without a basket. Wembanyama, a screen. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Miami trails by 9. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Changes for Chicago. O'Neal's check in for Victor Wembanyama. Olajuwon comes in for Garnett. And Iverson's subbed in for Young. And then for Miami, Anderson comes in for Anthony. And it's James Jones in for Ray Allen. Jones finds Chalmers. Bosch, a screen on Iverson. On pass to Bosch. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Dwayne Wade. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron's checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Miller. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. Anderson against Shaq. Anderson dishes to LeBron. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Joel Anthony's checked in for Anderson. And Shane Battier subbed in for Bosch. Here's Doncic. Wade with the block.
You gotta love how much effort Dwayne Wade puts into the defensive end of the floor with blocks like that.
James gets inside and finishes.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Chalmers against Iverson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Chalmers. Hasn't made one yet. Battier, the pass to LeBron. Oh, LeBron from long distance.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Pass to Olajuwon. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Olajuwon's got his first points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Miami trails by 8, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Haslam comes in for Anthony, and Bosch is subbed in for Shane Battier. Iverson against Chalmers. Wade outside. Inside, and Haslam kicks to Chalmers. And stolen by Iverson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Doncic outside. Lets it go. Here's Mashburn. Here's Iverson. Out to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Haslam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Lobbed up there for O'Neal.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Chicago up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jones. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Garnett. And it's Wembanyama in at center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Pass to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And that was a terrific pass from Wade. You knew he could find people, and that could separate him in this league.
And that one is good. And Chicago leads by 10.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And that one misses.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Chicago. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Miami trails by 11. LeBron sets the screen for Chalmers. Pass to LeBron. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. James has got 18 points.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Chicago leading by 7. And here is Mitchell. Hot loose. Outside, James. LeBron goes on the attack.
What a great burst from LeBron that time, attacking the hoop, and the defense didn't even see it.
Garnett finds Mitchell over Chalmers. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garnett. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Wade against Jones. Pass to James. Bosch, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Garnett. Bosch has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Edwards dishes to Jones. Garnett up top. He's covered by Bosch. The tray. Nice D from Bosch. Miami trails by 7. Wade with it. Jones covering. Wade passes to Chalmers. Back to Wade. Floats it up for... Here's the lob. And LeBron flies through the air.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Chalmers. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Ray Allen is checked in for Miami. Shaq with a screen on Wade. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. LeBron, no luck. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Mashburn. Rebound by Ray Allen. Mashburn's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the rejection by Morant.
Bunny hops. Morant knows how to elevate and did there to get the block.
Olajuwon with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Shaq's shot is off. Miami trails by 5. Allen kicks to Wade. And 1:01 left in the 3rd. 5 to shoot. Olajuwon with the rebound. Here's Chicago. Here's Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wade passes to LeBron. And Bosch now top of the key. Shoots over Doncic. And again, it's the Heat missing. Chicago leading by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Right wing. Back to Morant. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Haslam. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Chicago leads by 5. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Shane Battier is out there with Anthony. Then it's Chalmers. Then there's Wade. And it's Allen in at the 3 spot.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And it's Chalmers with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. 7-point differential. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. Fires from the wing. That's to Olajuwon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Shane Battier. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Luka Doncic. And Trae Young subbed in for John Morant. Wade outside. And the layup is good.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Olajuwon with a screen on Jones. Shots good from Young.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And he's checked in for Chicago. The Heat also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Joel Anthony. And Mike Miller subbed in for Allen. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Young, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Anderson's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Miami trails by 10. And Chalmers kicks to Miller. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wade, and it's put back up and in by Wade.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Brand sets a screen for Olajuwon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Then for the Heat, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Anderson. Bosch comes in for Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in for Miller. And so he hits both. Miami trails by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Wade kicks to Chalmers. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Young dishes to Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Wade. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Garnett, he's checked in for Olajuwon. Wade surveying the D.
Chicago foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Wade.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Chicago making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Chicago leading by 6. Young with no one around. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Wade with it. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Good D by Mitchell. And Garnett misses. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Edwards comes in for Mitchell, and it's Morant in for Young. Edwards against Wade. Sweet move. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Morant passes to Wembanyama. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Chalmers against Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team foul.
He's off on the first.
Mario Chalmers at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for him.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
Here's Morant. Here's Brand. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Not the tallest or most athletic big, but Brand using the smarts to get to the line. He can beat you with his mind.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. He doesn't get the second one. The second chance effort. They get the rebound. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And Chicago leads by 13. Now the Heat with it. 30 seconds left in the game. Battier kicks to Allen. Takes a 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And it goes down 2 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.